That's a tough question. I don't necessarily say I can't live without it, but it's definitely a huge value add that I would definitely be very sad, and I think it would. I would miss it more than my ex for sure.
So generally, you have a good feeling about AI.
Actually, a lot of people feel they're quite pessimistic about it, but I'm quite optimistic. I used to be pessimistic, and the same outlook goes for when the Industrial Revolution first came. A lot of people working on farms using their hands, but then when machines came, it's like, oh my God, I'm going to lose my job. But it actually created more jobs from it. And it's actually a really good opportunity. And then same for the internet. Everybody's, pretty pessimistic, but, look at all the jobs and opportunity created. So I do agree that AI will replace a lot of jobs, but it's going to create even more jobs because my main pitch is that a lot of people do a lot of manual entry, and imagine that's your entire life when instead you have much more creative capacity, especially as a human being. You want to use your more creative outputs in life. So, it's going to replace a lot of jobs, but at the same time, it's going to create even more jobs. And opportunity.
You're optimistic about how AI is going to integrate into our world.
Half and half, a little bit more optimistic, but yeah, there's pros and cons, just like anything in life.
What's your name and what's your job?
Hi, my name is Julie and I'm a registered nurse.
Do you use AI in your job or in your everyday life?
Yes, I do. I actually use ChatGPT a lot.
Oh, wow.
When I'm making content about my work, like I work in aesthetic industry, so when I'm explaining something, then I go on ChatGPT, ask some prompts, and then it's going to give me a really nice, organized info. And they're correct info, so I really rely on it a lot.
There's a lot of fear about AI in general. Like people are kind of scared about AI taking over jobs. How do you feel about it?
Some aspects I am scared. Like my friend who's a lawyer, there is a saying that AI is going to take over their job, or like accountants. Also, when I'm watching something on Instagram. And I watch a video and I thought it was true, but it was actually AI made. Now I'm like, oh, what can I believe on social media?
Yourself, do you think it's generally good or do you have bad feelings about it?
I honestly feel generally good because it, in many aspects, it makes our life easier.
What's your name and what do you do?
My name is Katleho and I'm a filmmaker. I produce, I direct, I write.
Oh, that's amazing. Do you use AI in your job?
I think it's quite frequently now, but I think with time it will start to be in the film industry a lot. Maybe just give it a few more years.
Do you see that it's going to affect your job?
Yes. There's a lot of directors, a lot of actors who are worried about it. I think it will affect the industry, but maybe it will also make a turn. I think people also say the same thing about the internet when it came out.
Totally.
Say the same thing about the TVs.
Like computers as well.
Yeah, I think just give it a few more years, and the more we learn about it, the more we know how to use it to our own benefit and to our advantages. But yeah, I think it's a good thing, I think it will push filmmakers, to tell different types of stories.
So you generally have a good feeling about AI then?
I do have a good feeling about AI. It's like the internet, it's just use it, how companies use it to sell it. So.
Thank you so much.